This is your number one baby daddy, MrNoGood of MrNoGood.com. This is a public YouTube video and podcast for everybody. What's going on here at MrNoGood.com is I'm not going to put out a whole bunch of videos. I'm not worried about the YouTube algorithm anymore. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just worried about talking when I feel like talking. And as my grandfather, Pastor William C. Upshaw of the Antioch Baptist Church would say, what he wouldn't say is, see, I already got a buzz. Anyway, he had to come up with a sermon every week. One sermon a week. He ain't got to come up with a sermon every day. I need to feel like talking to you motherfuckers before it's worth it. So today I feel like talking to some of y'all, to all of y'all. So I'm going to talk today. Now the basics of what I'm going to talk about today is that you need to learn to take your L. Need to learn to take your L. But first I'm going to shout out a few of my things I gotta sell. That's all mine, baby. No paid placement. So YouTube, I don't want to hear it. You go to stankonit.com. Get some of that pheromone spray. I got a great story for that coming up in the Patreon. I have a great story that you will never hear from anywhere else. I just got to tell it to you. Now also, speaking of the Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/MrNoGood, or you can just go to MrNoGood.com, and there's plenty of links all over the page to get to it. I'm only going to read the first paragraph from Pierre Jackson. He said, "You're soliciting criticism and feedback from your listeners. Well, here you go. It is sickening how you allow yourself to become entangled with these petty-ass, mentally and emotionally stifled women that are clearly not a good catch for anyone. Why do you allow this to happen?" Now, there's plenty more. But that's an internal discussion between me and my Patreon listeners. Now, normally, somebody hit me up with a public message like this, talking to me like this, is probably going to get you either ignored or cussed out. And if I'm cussing you out, it's for content for this. But no, because he is a Patreon member. He's a patron. He supports me. When you become a patron, you can talk to me like that. Because you're supporting me and you deserve the feedback and the response and the explanations and all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to have that discussion, Pierre, amongst family in the Patreon. So go to patreon.com/MrNoGood, or just go to MrNoGood.com and then find me. Lord, who is bothering me now? I gotta pause it. Hold on. Hello? They're fine. I've had them in my jacket. I've had them in my shoes. I've had them in my... Yes, please go check just to make sure. Oh, well, you mean in your bed? Oh, well, no, they're just chemicals. It's just chemicals up in there. Okay. Bye. That was just my mama. See, it's a little bit chilly up there. I don't know what's up with insulation with those windows, but it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly in my daughter's room. So what I got is some hand warmers that I put in my daughter's bed and open them up, put them in my daughter's bed so it'll be nice and cozy for her. Gave my mama some hand warmers so she can just hold on to them, keep them in the bed and everything. So she was concerned about like there's a smell to them. There's something going on fire. No, nothing's going on fire. Those little packets. But anyway, that's a discussion for us. Me, Pierre, and the patrons. So y'all just go, and then I'll explain everything to you. It's all good. And I appreciate your input. And the rest of y'all patrons, hit me up. Comment. I got another call from another patron that was asking some certain things about, dealing with a family member, whatever. And he said, I want to call somebody and ask people that I respect. So one of the people he asked for advice is me. And I give it to him. Because I just do what I do. I give it to you objectively, man. This is free and easy to hit me up. It's free. Or it's a $5 pledge in the Patreon. It's nothing. Any of y'all can call me at 330-536-3706. Once again, 330-536-3706. And hit me up. Text me. Come on, man. Talk to MrNoGood. But what we're going to talk about is taking an L. A loss. And how you need to learn to take your loss as a grown motherfucker out here. And like Reverend William C. Upshaw, I have a personal story that I'll be able to blend in or whatever I end up talking about, because I don't know exactly what I'm going to end up talking about. I just feel like talking shit. Y'all basically in the Patreon, the patrons know going on. I'm dating somebody. And y'all know the details. This and that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from what I'm going to tell you in Patreon. I'm ending from that point. That was at 10:30 at night. Okay, starting 10:30 at night. After the story, I'm going to tell y'all on Patreon what happened. All right. It's 10:30. I go home. Am I my own business? That's basically the end of the story for that part. I get up. This is a Friday night. All right. I get up on Saturday morning. I end up having to take my baby mama. She needs to go get her hair done, get her hair braided, whatever. And it wasn't, and she didn't really need to get it braided. What it turns out, she's getting one of those crochets. Most of y'all, if y'all older men, y'all know what crochets is, what you talking about. But she got crochets, so it didn't take long. So I don't feel like getting up in the morning, but I get up anyway and take her because she ain't got a car. And this woman that does her hair, she's done my daughter's hair, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm sitting there in the parking lot, minding my own business. I get a phone call. Phone call is from the woman I'm dating. All right. She says, no. First, no, I didn't get the phone call. First, I got a message from her older daughter on Facebook who said, my mom lost her phone. Please call me on my number so you can talk to my mom. So I called her daughter on the number, talked to her mom. I say, what's going on? She says that she lost her phone. Oh, man. See, it doesn't matter. She said she lost her phone. I'll have the lead up to that in the story on Patreon. But she lost her phone. It's an iPhone. The iPhone has no passcode, no Find My iPhone, no insurance, and not even a phone case on it. All right. So that's just what the bridge from the other story is. She lost her iPhone. She said, I lost my phone. I put my phone. She said just something about some girls were fighting. What's going on with this stand? She said some girls were fighting and I put my phone down. So what it looked like was, from initially, because the questions I were asking her, so maybe I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention, because when you're talking to me, I'm dealing with a woman, and she's talking to me. When she's talking to me, I'm automatically ignoring certain extraneous words. So whatever your extraneous words is automatically getting filtered. I'm not listening to them. I'm listening to the basic message. what you're talking about. I'm not listening to everything that's coming out of your mouth. I'm paraphrasing it in my own mind. So, especially when a woman likes to talk. When a woman likes to talk and you want a woman that's going to communicate with you, but that's fine. A woman can communicate with me, but I'm going to have to paraphrase what the information that's coming into my ear canal and process through my brain. I can't hear every single syllable that's coming out of your mouth. Anybody. So I had the questions I was asking since I had left at 10:30. I was thinking that whatever happened in her house. I said, did this happen at home? I swear maybe I heard it wrong, but I heard her say yes, and girls were fighting upstairs. Something to do with her niece, and these girls were fighting upstairs in the kitchen, and I lost my phone. So I'm thinking, okay, you let some broads in your house to fight. And somehow you put your phone down during this fight in your own house, and your phone got picked up and disappeared. That's the initial story that was processed in my brain. She wanted me to help her get another phone. Now, when somebody says, I want you to help me get another phone, that means I want you to buy me another phone. Okay? So I'm sitting here, my baby mama in here getting her hair done, that she's paying for. I'm sitting here, got laid off, and it's all good because it's construction. So my little new claim of unemployment got to kick in. So, I got to chill until I get my nice little lump sum, and we'll hope for the stimulus and all that. But I'm chilling. She says she needs a new phone. So I remember now, she has an iPhone. And it was a newer iPhone. And I say, I'm like, all right, I'm going to call and see, because she said she called the store because it's Boost Mobile. She said she called the store and blah, 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 and she wants me to help her get a phone. That's what Trump does. When he's setting it up, I'm setting up this little line of BS, and then I'm doing this. So she tells me she calls Boost Mobile. So I call Boost Mobile because they got little Boost Mobile stores all over the hood and around here. I called the closest Boost Mobile store and asked them, I'm like, hey, my homegirl lost her phone and she needs to get another one. Tells me he tells me whatever. and how it would be cheaper to just get it at Walmart. So since I'm sitting up there watching my baby mama, I'm sitting in the parking lot, I just drive up the street and go to the Boost Mobile store. And I talk to him. Walk in the store. I said, what's the cheapest phone you got walking out the door? They said, well, we have to see if she gets an upgrade. What's her phone number? I give them her phone number. They said she's not eligible for an upgrade until March. So the cheapest phone, which is this LG over here, is $135 walking out the door. I said, no, sir. No, sir. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to pull out $135 out my ass. Notice the amount right now, $135. No, I'm not. I can't do that. I can't go for that. No. I can't do it. He said, well, if you go to Walmart, you can get it for half price. You can get this phone for $60. I say, cool. He said, well, I know you don't want to get the flip phone over there. And I was thinking, hey, you just need a phone. I get back to the parking lot at the beauty store. At the hair salon. I text her daughter because she don't answer the phone. So I text her daughter on Facebook. I say, there's a phone that you can get at Walmart for $60. She texts back, says, my mom doesn't want that. She wants a replacement. She wants a replacement. So I called Boost Mobile back, the store, and said, how much is it for the cheapest iPhone you got in their store? Out the door with somebody that ain't got an upgrade. He said $400. No, sir. I can't go for that. So I texted back and said, she wants an iPhone. She needs a phone. And a phone that she needs is available at Walmart for $60. Now, I was thinking about maybe I should pitch in for the $60, but why? Why should I pitch in $1? Because some niggas is niggin'. And let me tell you how the niggas is niggin'. I told you before, I assumed, or whatever I got from that first conversation, that they were upstairs fighting. And she put her phone down. And her phone got lost. Turned out, then it went from, oh, you're not listening to me. I'm like, okay. Turns out, this was in the morning. She was at her niece's house where this alleged fight took place. She was at her niece's house and some girls came and jumped her niece. And she put her phone down and lost her phone. Now, she had called me at noon All this stuff had already happened. So how many people gonna get up? How many hood rats gonna get up and gang up in the morning to go to somebody's house and beat their ass? And how would you know, woman I'm dating, that is happening in time for you to get over there in the morning? So, like I said, then she said that they jumped her. But in order for them to jump her at her house, order for them to jump her niece at her niece's house, her niece would have had to have opened the door. That's when there's a problem. If somebody's at your house, ganged up, and you ain't trying to fight, call the police. Here in Ohio, they can take a baseball bat to my car. All I can do is call the police. But once you step over the threshold of my door, I will air your ass out. You gonna get shot. So either I'm gonna call the police on you or I'm gonna shoot. There's no fighting involved. I'm not gonna fight bitches. And it's not my house. It's not my fight. So it went from that to what really happened later on, which is my ass hurts and I have a scratch on my elbow because the real story was, she was over there fighting and her phone got took. She was pushing 40. She was over there fighting and her phone got took. The phone with no case, no insurance, no passcode. No tracking on it. So I basically was like, no. You got to take that L. You got to be willing to take that L. Don't have the first thing out of your mouth in your brain is to call me to help have me absorb your L. No, I'm not going to do that. I ain't spent a penny. And guess what? Surprise! She has another iPhone. Why should I pull hundreds of dollars out of my ass 20 days before Christmas? Because you was fighting. What's the damn list? Man, I need to pause this. Should I put... I ain't, because I'm already gone a half hour. Oh, one more thing. I got to look up one thing. No, because I have this set up wrong, and I can't do screenshotting. But hell, I'll talk to y'all niggas another day. Hit me up, 330. And the basics is, let me get to the point of the story. Like I already said. Maybe I already made the point. Fuck that. I ain't paying for shit. Hell no. I ain't here to help. I'm here to have a good time. Eat good. Enjoy life. You fighting, nigga? You gotta take your L like a real nigga. Take it. All these folks with Trump. It's over. Take it. Take that L. And what it is you're going to take a bigger L because you're believing so much in that fraud. That voter fraud, that a lot of y'all aren't going to go vote in Georgia for the Senate. So the Democrats could win the Senate. They're fired up. You're not. That's what happens when somebody's not willing to take the L. Trump ain't willing to take the L. Now, I heard he's going to have a nice little, he's going to have a rally. He's going to leave in the Air Force One and then go have a rally. That's dope. I like that. Go out. I ain't going to go out waving like that. I'm going to go out, boom. Somebody going to put me on. I like that. Have a party. What you really need to do, don't even be there. You need to be gone the day before. Partying, rallying, and having it Trump 2024 if that's what you really want to do. And this is what we need to get Trump to do. This is your... See, now I told you Trump to call me for the whole 4 years and I could have helped you. But I'm going to give you one last free public bit of advice to make you one of the most beloved presidents of all time. Make marijuana legal federally. An executive order. Do whatever you have to do. Make marijuana legal. If you do that, one, Biden don't like weed, so he can't change it when he gets in office. And you heard it here first, folks. You ain't heard this from nowhere else. This is how you can become somebody that's listening to Trump, that likes Trump, that has access to Trump. Tell him, if you want to do one thing to make you one of the most beloved presidents of all time, is you make marijuana legal, do it right now, and you will piss Joe Biden off because he knows that he can't overturn that because he'll get at everybody will crucify him. There it is from MrNoGood. Free, public, for everybody. That's your one saving grace. Then you can pardon whoever you want. You can do whatever you want. Send missiles into Iran. We don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Iran. Make marijuana federally legal. And baby, you're a legend. Do it. Take your L like a man, Donald Trump, but do this one thing to make you beloved and piss off Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. Because Sleepy Joe's not going to make weed federally legal, and Kamala ain't going to make weed federally legal. The only chance we have is right now is for Donald Trump to legalize marijuana federally. And we'll and all's forgiven. In my book, you're gone anyway. All's forgiven. Make it legal. And we will sing your praises, Donald Trump. We'll name strains of weed after you. That's all I'm going to talk about today. I'm talking 36 minutes. I don't need to talk no more. I like to get to the point. Hate when motherfuckers be talking all day. 2-3 hours. Hit me up. 330-536-3706. P.O. Box 8361, Akron, Ohio 44320. Please go to my old porn clip site. Go to blackvaginafinder.com and go in my clip sites there. Thank you. I got a nice batch of orders today on my email, and I got a nice check. I'm going to buy my mama her Christmas gift. And I'm going to pay for my P.O. box. Thank you. I know probably y'all ain't listening, whoever bought this porn, because this dude's in Cincinnati. But thank you. No, that was for the email. Whoever these people were that sent this check, that got this check sent to me, thank you, baby. I love you. And thank you to all the females whose ass I'm still making money off of. That's it. I'm done. 330-536-3706, MrNoGood.com. Go to my Patreon so we can have those insider discussions between me and the patrons that I ain't gonna talk about with you common niggas out here. And this is your number one baby daddy, MrNoGood, and MrNoGood.com. Signing off, baby.